I think you're right. Oh man, I can't wait to fight. Okay, dragon friend. I can't wait to fight.
You're so
with
cute,
my
Aiden. You're
friends.
so cute.
I'm cute. You're cute, Dave. We're all cute. Look at us, cuties.
I can't wait to fight.
I can't wait to fight. Do you know?
He just
Fight all
loves
of you.
Dungeons and Dragons so much.
Having emerged triumphantly from defeating a basement full of rats, the tiny town of Rhapsody and its single tavern, the Broken Column, sits in hushed rapture as the gnomish bard, Jonathan Tasteley, steps onto the stage, drumstick in hand. Oh, what's he gonna do? I don't know. What is it? Is this like a Blue Man thing? What's gonna happen? Where are the monster trucks? I don't know. Oh, shh, it's starting.
Now I can do any impression that you people yell out at me.
Oh,
Go ahead.
impressions.
Try one.
Do a cow. Do a cow.
Okay.
Yes, a cow. Oh.
Anything else? Anything else?
Jeff Goldblum.
Fly. Yeah, anything. Throw it at me. Go ahead. I think I heard Marge Simpson. I don't know, homie.
You're the College of Impressions.
Yeah. Yes. Anything else? Throw it out. Crazy frog? Certainly.
Yeah, the crazy frog ringtone.
Ding 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 ding. Ba 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 boom ba 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 ba
Do Jabba the Hutt having a conversation with the weird green Rhodian in the bar?
I'm the green one. I don't remember.
And this goes on long into the evening. Long into the evening. And
For reference, the green one is the one that sounds like
okay, Demi, make a performance check for me.
Here I go to perform.
You get advantage.
My
You can roll
things.
2 dice. Advantage. Because your impressions were so accurate. Particularly of Jeff Goldblum. Indeed, he was in The Fly.
Sorry. Dave, where am I going? Skills?
You do your skills. Performance.
Perform. No, but yeah, but
You're
I
going to be
did.
using the skill a lot.
Bing, 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 ding, ding, ding.
Oh, and then I get to do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
But 18 is pretty good.
18 and a 6.
Oh, 18, great.
10, yeah, 18.
Rapturous applause. Rapturous. It's like, oh. And,
That was a pretty good Marge Simpson.
Pretty good, yeah.
pretty good one.
I've really been practicing.
And
my
how is Marge?
homie.
No, I mean...
What was the thing? This is what we were doing that I've been doing.
Can you say, why don't you solve the mystery of who put mud in the freezer?
Wait, what?
Why don't you solve the mystery of who put mud in the freezer?
I don't remember that.
It's
Who wants chocolate ice cream? Oh, me!
I don't remember that. The one that I've been practicing is like a Pet Cemetery version of Marge Simpson, where she'll be looking at Homer and be like, "It's okay, homie. Close your eyes and go to sleep." And then she's staring at him, and then she'll be like, "Homer, I'm dancing." But she's not. She's just standing still, and she'll be like, "Watch me dance, homie." It's just a really scary Marge.
Can you give us Marge's jigsaw?
Marge's jigsaw. Would you like to play a game? She runs in on a little tricycle. For years, you've been abusing prescription drugs. Now, the prescription drugs will abuse you.
I don't remember this episode at all.
It's one of the most recent Treehouse of Horror.
Okay, I see. As you leave the stage and your friends, I imagine, give you some opprobrium. Is that the right word?
What's that?
Is that like
Is opprobrium like
over the counter?
approval?
What?
David, you
Please
should,
check
you
with your
of all
doctor if
people.
opprobrium is right for you. Side effects may include Marge Simpson.
This is hard to get on my insurance, thank you.
And the barkeep comes up and says, "Oh, excellent dissertation. on impressions. I passed the hat around, and this is what we came up for. We're not a rich town, and it's 9 silver pieces that he's managed to, which is a lot of money
lot.
that goes straight
Wow.
into your coppers.
That's sort
It's
of
like,
cool.
oh, they've bloody broken
Those
the bank.
silvers go into Demi's coppers.
Yeah, well,
So multiply by 10, I
probably.
guess.
How do I do that?
just I don't know, write it down somewhere. There's
Yeah, you
gold
did.
somewhere.
Oh, how many did I get?
9 silver.
Yeah.
And Eden, just to confirm, what kind of recompense has Dougray Biggins given us? Is it just food
He's
and
giving
board?
you free board, free room,
Right.
free room.
You kind of stole a giant rat's fur from him.
Oh, sure. I mean,
Hang on, it didn't add.
Well, you just do that, and then you go add.
I tried to did it when Dave touched
Yeah, well,
it.
funny how that works. Marvelous work, Gnome. I would have watched it, but I was busy going to the toilet, something that I have done now so that I don't have to do it later.
Well, I get very nervous before performances, so I go a couple of times.
Fair
and
enough.
also a couple of times before I see Avatar: The Way of Water.
and they just
Oh,
had a bunch
boy.
of rats, and I figured I should make some space for the oatmeal, so I went as well.
Great, everyone has gone except Tastely, just to be clear.
What? I said I wouldn't before my performance,
No, I
and
was-
also
I
I
was
tried to reveal that Simon loves to wee.
I do in real life. I love it. It's
I
my-
enjoyed it.
so
Actually
as-
relaxed me when you. I was like, I'm glad that Simon's weeing before the movie. I felt really chill.
because
My
otherwise I
favorite
just
part of
bring a
Avatar: The
bandage.
Way of Water was the hero whale, the
Yeah.
heroic
Yeah.
whale.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
favorite
it's your
part
baby.
was when that guy's arm got caught in like a
then
string,
twanged.
and everyone was like, "Oh
Yes.
shit, is it gonna happen?" And then it happens, and everyone went, "Yeah!"
Wonderful film. Really suggest watching Avatar: The Way of Water.
Very long.
The Way of Water. Look, it's an underappreciated film. We're just
Oh.
trying to bring some awareness to it, so you guys don't miss it.
Dave and
Support
Debbie and I
artists.
actually saw it all together.
We did,
in a
yeah.
row.
It was.
We went at 9 a.m. in the morning.
We did, and those seats were really comfy too. I'm so glad we had like little
So
leg
long.
rests. We ate so much popcorn.
Really did, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
me
bought a
too.
biscuit
I
from
felt
home.
ill. Before they even got in the water, I was ill from popcorn.
Oh, man.
Okay. So as you sit down enjoying a glass of, let's say, ale. Yep, that sounds right. That sounds fantasy. A
Just the way that
young.
you said. Sorry, Doug
A-
Ray Biggins,
a-
did you say that sounds fantasy?
did you
That's
mean
my
motto.
fancy or
That sounds fantasy.
what does he
Um,
store the ale in? Is it in classic barrels or is it some kind of like ale
Like a
mousse that
plastic
he
cup
milks?
from medieval times.
No, it's in a tankard. See, the thing is, there was no ale in here, but seeing as you cleaned out the basement, there's ale for everyone.
And we can keep these
everyone's
tankards.
feeling a lot. Yes, we've got tankards. I kept them. Everything was in the basement. Maybe it was foolhardy. I just like things organized. I like to go down and be able to see everything that I have.
I
All
like
my
this guy
stuff.
better when he was sad.
Oh, well, that's hurt my feelings.
There he is.
And he shuffles away from the table, and as he leaves, swinging a leg over a pew is a baby-faced. Yeah, the pew. It's like a bench.
Oh,
Isn't
wait,
that
so they're
word
coming.
exclusively in churches?
I believe it is. Yeah, I think I would have said bench. You remember when he said it's like a bench? I think
Yeah.
I would have said bench first instead
But
of
I
pew.
believe there is an Australianism where you say
Pull up a
pull up a
pew.
pew,
Yeah.
pull up a chair, pull
That's
up a
true.
pew,
Pull up a pew. I don't feel like I've ever heard that, but
Really?
that's fine. I don't think so. No.
I have heard
Pull
that.
up a-
It's
Yeah,
pretty
I've
old
heard it all.
cobbery.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Huh. Somebody's pulling up a pew. So someone's pulling up to our table.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh man. Oh hey guys. The name's Charlie. I'll be happy to join your
Do
adventuring
you fucking
party.
mind? We were sitting here. There's tables everywhere. What-
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
what's-
I just thought we would be your
We were
adventure if I'm
having-
an
You
adventure.
thought-
A private conversation about my divorce.
Can you leave now before this gets
Oh.
any stranger?
Oh, this is awkward. Oh, well,
Come with me. I'll take you to the. Let me get you a drink. Leave these
Unfucking
guys.
believable.
I mean, it's just a bit of a personal conversation, and it's. I mean,
Okay.
it's nice to meet you. Come on.
You're
Okay,
getting a
so
big golden exclamation mark all over the table.
He said that he can't deal with my lack of communication
I know,
anymore.
and I said that that's crazy. You're one of the most expressive people that I've ever met. If anything, it's too much.
See, this is what I said to him, and he said that's exactly what I'm talking about. Makes no fucking sense.
So
Hedge
Charlie, tell me
leads-
about yourself.
Still on
Hedge
performance
leads
check.
Charlie away, and he says, "Oh yeah, that sounds pretty intense. Sounds like a pretty intense convo." Oh, I just,
Yeah.
I'm a bit awkward like that. Sometimes I just bust in. I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Don't stress
I'm
about
just-
it. It's
I'm-
fine.
I'm just a poor country boy come to seek his fortune. I heard tell of the tales of Rhapsody, and I thought come here. And you guys look like adventurers, and I just thought I'd just join your party.
Charlie, I don't think it works that way, but
Cute.
tell
It
us.
is.
Tell me some of these tales about Rhapsody. I mean, we've sort of happened upon this place in a weird way, but what have you?
What have I heard?
Spin me a yarn.
All right, here we go. Well, first of all, everybody knows about Rhapsody. It's like there's fairy tale books of the treasures of Rhapsody. In fact, I have this tome here, The Treasures of Rhapsody, which I read as a child. And there's stories in here of fantastic treasures. There's stories of demons being summoned, celestial convergences. It's a place of great power. Great mages have come here. Great warriors have found some of the most powerful artifacts in the temples out there. So I thought, if you're going to make a name for yourself, you got to go to Rhapsody.
Yeah, may as well
That's
come
what
out
I
here
thought.
and take a dip in the bag. What is Charlie? What manner of
He's
What is
He's
Charlie?
Is that what you would say
he's
to
a
him?
baby-faced human male.
Okay.
He looks about 16. He's like super baby-faced. He's got some like leather armor on and a bow and a long sword. He looks like he's gone to the shop and said, "I'll have the adventurous starters
Aww.
kit, please." And
To be
he's
fair, a
headed
lot of
out.
us still have the adventurous starters.
You know who he reminds me of? Really quickly, the other day I was doing my little volunteering job where I take the end of day donuts from this donut place to like a food pantry for people.
To your belly.
To my
Nom, nom.
and on Fridays they go to my belly. But this guy came up as I was like loading them into my crates to take them to this place, and he had no shirt on, and he was like maybe 19 or 20. He's like, "Are you guys throwing out any donuts?" And we're like, "Do you want some donuts?" Because like some of them were gonna have to go in
Yeah.
the bin because we didn't have room, and I was like, "Okay, do you want?" We've got these like love heart ones for Valentine's Day, and he's like, "My housemates are gonna love me." Just gave him a big box of donuts and was like, "Okay, see you, champ." It was really
He's
cool.
king of the champ. King
Yeah.
of the share house. Beautiful,
So-
This
beautiful,
is going to
beautiful.
make up for not paying rent for the last 3 years.
Just you had a real that guy energy. It was so good.
Yeah. So the name's Charlie Dinks. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. What's your name? Big furry fella?
My name's
Chewbacca?
Edward.
Inside joke there. For
Inside
Star Wars
We
joke.
fans.
don't like that when you say that to us.
Sorry.
It's not.
Sorry.
It's not cool.
Not
Do you know a
our
weird
word.
thing? I heard that on set of Star Wars, Peter May, who played Chewbacca, spoke in English just so everyone could get rhythm of what he was saying, and
Oh, that makes sense.
and they could reply. And he was saying what Chewie would be saying, and they dubbed it in later.
Wow.
But you can see some footage of him being like, "No, I don't know about that. I reckon. Okay." Before the pre-dubbed footage, it's pretty weird.
That's so
Anyway,
good.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
by the way,
Pre-dubbed. Okay,
my
so you're
name's,
making friends
Edward
with Charlie.
Hedge. I
Edward
buy him a
Hedge.
drink.
Okay, so they're chatting at the bar.
Here's
what
what
do
we're
you
going
guys
to do. You're going to go out there. We're going to get you a big fuck-off gown, okay? Like a big
Alright.
fucking, look at me. You've thrown away everything in your life. You're going to get that gown.
Yes.
We're going to go get you a nice fella. We're going to take you out. We're going to walk you down the town. And everyone's going to see what a great catch you were.
Wonderful.
And they're going to realize that they've made the biggest fucking mistake of their life.
That's such a good idea. And I'm quite clearly like a couple of pints in at this point. Where are
There's many little cups around both of us.
Yeah.
I'm explaining the plan with empty shot glasses as props.
Where am I going to? Where am I going? Where will I? What color?
Well, actually, didn't Doug Ray say that there was a shop where we could buy all manner of Kranthian artifacts?
That's
He
how I
did.
respond.
He did. But it's late in the evening
We
now.
could break in.
Bring in to get the gun so that you didn't waste any time.
It's a good idea. If anything, we'll leave a little note. We'll say, "Oh, sorry about the break-in, but we had to break a man's heart."
Yes, only single one of problems.
Yes.
With it.
Well, one problem.
He
What is?
doesn't live anywhere near you.
You know, we're going to need
He's
some
not
more
gonna-
drinks. We're going to work this out.
Okay.
There's 6 more.
Back
6 more.
Back at the bar, Edward is still talking to Charlie, and the evening has worn on. He's told you many tales of the reputation of Rhapsody. He says, "Oh well, look, I guess I better get back. I paid for a dorm bed over at the Adventurers at the Adventurers Guild, but look." I tell you, look, you know, if you guys got room in your party, I'd love to join you. You know, think about that. I'll come back in the morning. I'm just, you know, I'm just gonna go. There's a curfew. You're not allowed to, no visitors, and you got to be back by 10. So, look, Mr. Hedge, it's been an absolute pleasure to make your acquaintance. And he leaves. And as you go back to the table, they are still deep in the fantasy of Jonathan Tastely being a divorcee,
Is it?
and they're deep in their cups as Edward Hedge comes back to the table.
Hedge, you have the key. Hedge has gone to get the key.
He's going to get the key.
We're breaking into a shop.
No, we're not going to break into a shop.
No, we are. No, I won't hear it.
Big
No.
gown, and we call him. We face stone.
Where do you want to go?
You've never wanted Tastely to be happy.
I don't
I
care.
didn't know Tastely before 4 hours
I
ago.
don't even care.
Where?
And then I just collapse down,
Yeah.
trying
And then
both of us just go.
Yeah.
I picked him up on my shoulders because I have the carrying weight of somebody a size bigger than me, and I take them upstairs to
You do?
bed. Yeah.
And I
Oh,
remember
that's
in the morning, I never had a husband. I was so deep in the character.
And the day
And I wake up in the morning
dawns.
and I think we've robbed a shop.
And then I know that he thinks that he's robbed a shop, and I say, "You better lay low. They're looking for you. Someone who fits your description."
Where's it? We didn't even get my gown. I don't have a gown.
And as you go downstairs, there is
Was that a long rest, Aiden? Was that a long rest?
You've had a long rest, so you get back all of your spells.
Thanks, Dad.
You
Thanks,
get back
Daddy.
all of your stuff.
Hell
You
yeah.
get back
The rest?
all of it.
Oh, also,
You
I
get back
realized in my equipment, I've got.
Actually, as I come down the stairs and I go, great news, everyone. I've worked out how to put the tube in my gauntlet. So the whole thing of the grease going down and up and around my feet, no longer a problem. Just, I can grease a spot now. So
Greasy Max streaks again.
yeah, but no more. We don't need that nickname anymore because
Greasy Max strikes
bottom
again.
line,
Greasy
you-
Max
Greasy
strikes
Max.
again.
I fixed it, so we don't need to use the nickname.
You're like
And,
an oily Spider-Man.
You are.
As you come downstairs,
Wait,
Mr. Biggins.
really quick.
Yes.
Sorry, I just realized that in my equipment I have two. So the stuff that's like equipped, I have clothes, 2 sets of fine clothes. So I'm taking one off,
Okay.
and that signifies my shirt.
Completely nude.
Okay, so that's going in my backpack.
Okay,
and
you've
now
got a
I've-
spare pair of pants?
Well,
or
now
you've got a shirt?
now I've just got the clothes, the one set of clothes that are fine on, and that's my pants.
And if you get really stuck, you can put your shirt on as pants and just like
And have
sew up the neck hole.
and have no. I'll just let the dick hang free. I think.
The unicorn horn goes out of it.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, thank you. So as you come downstairs, Mr. Biggins is again sitting sallow-faced in the bar, and he sees you. He says, "Oh, thank goodness! Oh, You're alive.
Hello, Biggins. Yes, we're back. We're not dead.
Now, do you
Again.
think you
Oh,
can
I
use
suppose.
this as a learning experience to understand that sometimes people do come back?
I'm actually going to I'm going to change your fucking life. And I take out a little piece of paper.
Are you gonna
and I
memento
write-
him?
And I write, my friends are alive. And then I take it and I lick the top of it and I stick it on his forehead.
You're going to be able to see that.
It is. Look in a mirror. If he looks in the mirror, he gets a little treat.
I guess they call you Greasy Max for a reason, eh?
Pertaining to nothing you've done.
Well, this is sort of greasy. Saliva's kind of greasy. No, it's more
I
wet.
was eating a ham hock.
Well, friends. Look, you can't. Look, you could stay here forever, but that would be rather bad for
Nobody
business.
said that was going to happen.
Oh, well, don't. You're not. Well, look, if you have to leave, just promise me you'll come back one day.
We have unlimited food and board here, right?
For the rest of our lives.
Did I say that?
You
Did I-
did genuinely, yes, you
You
did.
did say
absolutely
that. You actually
did.
did say that.
Absolutely.
We tried to upsell you to also for our friends. That didn't work, but we get it.
No, that didn't work. All right. Well, yes, you're welcome back anytime.
And so is my
anytime.
horse.
Yes. Oh, he's a horse.
Oh my god, he's turned into a horse.
Who did this?
Probably a witch.
Mark Jazanthus, are you in there? Hello?
Oh, no! This horse has eaten Chrysanthus
If
and
you let a witch turn Mark Jazanthus into a horse, then the deal's off.
What? No.
What deal? No,
Wait, no,
it's still-
no.
You have to. All right, we have to go. I'm a wonderful negotiator.
And you step outside into the bright morning, and the sun is rising not
Are we
over the hills.
hungover?
It's rising. It's set over the hills, so it's bloody rising from the other direction. And across the road from you is the Adventurers Guild, and beyond that, the Wild.
Do we have to go into the Adventurers Guild like a sort of a like in a national park just to let people know that we're going on the trail?
Did you
You
get to
don't have to
register?
do anything you don't want to, but they do have
Is that
like
typically what
gear
people
if
do?
you need any gear to take
Oh,
with you.
they did have a shop there.
All right. Well, let's.
Yes,
is
it's
it-
like a it's
We'd
it's like
spend your
a
night silver.
Chandler's
Woo!
Adventurous Chandler's.
It's like an adventurous Granny Maze.
Yeah. No, it's more like an adventurous Hot Topic where there's lots of graphic T-shirts and spiked collars and whatnot.
All right, well let's
I'm
go.
pretty sure Hot Topic went out of business. Go on.
No, it still
Really?
exists.
I thought they-
It's
You
rebranded.
can still Hot Topic.
You can in the
That's hot.
States, yeah.
That is the Hot Topic.
All right, we're going to go. We're not going to lose the whole day to this. We're going to do a little bit of shopping, at the Adventurers Guild, and then while it's still early light, we'll make out for the ruins.
Now, Eden, did you? Eden, did you give us any money
I don't fucking know.
as when we were born?
We
Yeah, we
I've got
have,
money.
we have money. I have money.
I got money.
Do we?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
like 10 gold or something.
Go into your
I think it's like
inventory,
15
and I've got
gold.
5 gold. Everyone's
Oh.
got different
Oh,
amounts.
5 gold. Yeah.
Hold
okay.
on, where's? Well, don't you show me where my gold
You're a
is.
bard, so you start with more.
Yeah.
And also you have the ability to make
Let's
gold
get
on
more
the road.
gold.
Ah, yeah. I
Oh
have
my
15
goodness.
gold and now 9 silver.
Whoa.
I think bards can also make gold in it, like any town
What
with
the
a tavern.
fuck are you talking about?
Because
you
they-
are dreaming, mate.
They pass the hat around.
Oh, that's true. By
They don't make it
performing.
out of
Wow.
Just like
mud pies.
that
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. That's
Right.
we're
Let's
not
go to the
doing
shop.
That's stupid.
Eden, what's the first thing that we see on display in the shop as we walk in?
as you see a gleaming longsword, curved like it's from elven make, hanging above the bar. You see a and
it.
it's
They
and
sell
it's
those
like
long swords at Elven Make. You've been to Elven Make?
I've been
So
to
as-
Elven Make.
They have an Elven Make in every city, and it's fucking great.
As you go inside, it's kind of like a long house with wooden beams and rafters. On the left, there looks like there's a pegboard with various like things that you rip chits off. You know, like a notice board, adventurer's notice board. You
Like
can tell it's an
learn to
adventurer's
play
notice board 'cause
guitar.
it says
I was like
What?
a quest board.
A quest board, exactly.
Right.
Or like, and there's one thing. There's one thing on it. One new thing right on top, and there's a bunch of faded old papers and parchments. Right at the end of the hall, it's probably 30 feet long. There is a doorway, and to your right, there is the store, which has bars around it. You know, like it's an old-fashioned bar / pub bar. And there are various items, weapons, up on the wall on display. And there's like a craggly dude in his like late 40s. He's like ugly. He's got like a messed up face, nose
Face like a
plastered
dropped
across
pie?
his face.
Face like a dropped pie.
Face like a dropped pie, exactly. And he's got scars down him, and he's
Scar pie.
like, well, welcome.
That's a cool
Is he shouting
catchphrase.
it? Is he shouting that to us from all the way across the adventure?
Yeah, he can see you. Ah, yes, here we go. New adventurers come to the town of Rhapsody to make their fortune.
He's just talking
And
in
let
normal
me-
volume. We're like,
Are you talking to us?
Yeah, I said, well, welcome. Yeah, I'm talking to you. There's nobody else
big
bloody
hall.
here.
We didn't make eye contact, so we're confused.
Well, I'm just greeting you. It's traditional when someone comes into the place that you're the proprietor of. You greet them. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, it's traditional to make eye contact or be within like a number of feet so that you know there's the possibility for discourse back and forth.
Well, it worked, didn't it? It
What?
bloody worked.
Are you going to stay in that cage the entire time we're having this conversation?
I'm at work, mate. Okay?
Do you work in jail? Is this a jail? Are you a
It's not
convict?
a jail, mate. Have you been anywhere in your bloody life? Okay, it's a shop. It's a shop. There's good shit back here. I'm not gonna fucking leave it lying around.
What is
So
your?
you can
are
just
your-
bloody-
So you can't come out of the cage then. You're locked in.
I'm not locked in.
Well,
okay?
then come out
if
of
you
the cage.
won't come out of the cage
Why am I
because you
coming
can't.
out of the cage?
If you don't,
Look, I'll
we're
come
going
out
to
of the cage.
assume. Oh, you're coming out?
I'm
He's
coming
going-
out. He steps aside. He opens the door. He slams it, and he walks over. He's like, "Look, it feels like we start off on the wrong bloody foot. Is what it feels like." Okay.
I don't think he's
But
locked
here we
in.
are.
I don't think so.
Look, my problem is in the past, people have said I'm a close talker. So I just generally keep my distance just to mitigate that, you know? Anyway, the name's Gurley. Pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Girly, Mr. Girly.
Pleased to meet you,
Gurly.
All
Gurley.
right. Mr.
That's
Girly.
my first name.
Oh,
You don't
what's
need
your-
to know my last name.
What's your last name?
Oh, I just said you don't need to know it.
I don't
You
need
just
to know
address
it,
me
but
as
it'd be
Gurley.
nice to know it.
Is it Burley?
Please.
No.
Is it Run?
Please.
No,
Is it
it
Show?
starts with an E. The name's Gurley Manfriend. That's what it is.
Oh. Well, that's a bummer.
Can I just call you Man as a nickname?
Why is it a bummer?
We'll just call you GM.
Alright, okay. No one's abbreviated that before, but I like it. Everyone calls me Gurley, but GM's cool. That's my initials. You put them one next to the other and said them, and use that to represent me, and if you want to address me that way, I'll
Why
be
are you
fine with it.
explaining it to me? I gave you the nickname.
Do you have a middle name?
And as he's explained this, he's moved very close to you.
You were saying that you wanted to, that you had some stuff to sell. What's
Well,
this
I'm
board?
not-
Can we
I
just
didn't
take any
say
of this?
that. I mean, I have stuff to sell. I've bloody got great stuff. You want to come and look? This is what. Do you want to come and look at the stuff?
Yeah, what's your best thing?
The best thing. Look, we've got elven bloody longswords. We've got dwarven armor made of mithril. This is. We've got,
You've got
premium
mithril?
in Rhapsody. Mithril.
Yeah, you got mithril.
Yeah. Look,
Really?
unless you've been living under a rock somewhere, Rhapsody is the place
I
to be.
have.
Oh.
That would be a bad thing.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Look, no, I support all living places. and I think if some people are obviously more comfortable in different.
So I'd know less then. I'd know less about the current affairs and just sort of things in the world if I lived under or inside of a rock. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it
know
that way.
how much I feel like I can spend in an establishment such as this.
I think this is
look.
probably bound to get you a bad rating on the guidebook that has all the listings.
Yeah, the Book of Rhapsody.
Unless something were to happen to change my mind, I suppose.
Look, I've got I've got 10% off coupons off accommodation here. 10% off accommodation.
The bag. Unless you want to go
What
down
did you say?
in history as a racist outpost.
And because when we walk away and don't see you again, that's all the story will know. That will be the end of your story, right? You have a chance to lock yourself into the saga of our lives as a character, and it could be a racist or not.
This is a
I
bag
don't want
right
to be a
here.
racist.
You could be in a
once we go
song
into those
be in a
hills,
song?
that echoes through the ages about how much of a shit you are.
Look, I don't tell anyone I said the rock thing. Just don't tell anyone. I'll do anything.
Dip in the bag.
and by dip in the bag, we mean 30 seconds to sort of supermarket blitz our way through your life. 3 baskets, 30 seconds, no rules. Otherwise,
he
we
said,
tell
look.
everyone you're a racist.
Look. Look. Here. Do you know what? I've got something which might put it over for you, Mr. Gnome, if you don't mind. And he goes back behind the counter, and he pulls out a set of boots. He says, "I reckon these will be just your size."
And what do they look like?
They look like regular leather boots.
May I try them on?
You can try them on, but you see that they've got 3 on the end of the leather boots. They've got like 3 talons.
Okay.
And he's like, these. If you go and he
I'm
says,
gonna
here,
clap
here.
around the house like a dog with nails that haven't been cut.
Clack, clack, clack. Well, what you can do is, see, you can just go out here, and you can make any tracks you want. See, look, you can do high heels. You can do. I don't know how you do that.
French
You do
heels.
I've never
ballet
used them for that.
flats.
French heels. Do fuck me boots.
Yeah. Flamenco shoes, or you could do.
Don't want volleys.
You could do a wolf paw print. You could do a big bird,
Yeah.
ostrich.
To the face of Big Bird, and he's looking right at you.
Yeah.
You
can
could
do
do
that.
kind of like a potato print of anything that you wanted, basically. So look, take them as a complimentary item from the Rhapsody Adventuring Emporium, and please don't tell anyone I'm racist.
Girly, olive branch accepted.
Okay, well,
I don't know what
Is there
else, what
anything
would
else?
you call it? A boot agreement?
They're called.
I take GM aside. I sort of pat him on the back and I lead him away from the group and I go, GM, this is you and me talking, all right?
Yeah,
Obviously, I've been
okay.
I've been around
Go
for a
on.
bit. I'm a bit older, a bit wiser. I've been around this, this side of the woods, and I understand the magic items that you sort of show to the shit kickers, and the sort of
Bless you.
what's under the desk? What's the good stuff? Don't let the sheriff know. What have you got for me? Daddy wants a taste.
You want something better than the suit of dwarven mithril armor. Bless you.
I'm looking
Mr.
at it.
Hedge?
I'm looking at it here, and I'm not that impressed. I want to see something. a little bit more unique.
More unique.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'll tell you what. Them hills is full of magic. full of items. If you can bring something back to me, look, I do. If you bring something back to me, I'll gladly take it off the end.
Well, great. So if I bring you something priceless, you'll take it away. That's
No,
what I'm
I'll
getting.
pay you. I'll pay good
you-
coin.
So not just racist, but also
No, just doesn't. Hey, what will you sell to me? Well, you can give me stuff.
anything.
This is a
What
misrepresentation
if it's a magical?
of what's
What if
happening.
it's a big magical item? Well, that would be even better.
I'd love that.
It's my first day at a shop. As I understand it, people give me things. I put them in the cage. I say hello.
I say, welcome. That's what I say.
Look, GM, you don't have anything rare, anything contraband, anything.
And he said, look, I do have this. And he goes back around and he says, and
It's
he
a
pulls out
glove
an
that lets you do
amulet.
any handprint.
And for
and
you,
it's
a condom that makes any dick print you can think of.
The barbed penis of a cat.
The moist patch of a bird.
Cloaca.
cloaca. Look, I do have this amulet, and he pulls it up, and it's shifting with little gears inside it,
Ooh.
and it's like, oh, it calls on the power of logic and mechanics
Oh, look
to,
how horny he
let
is for
you-
this necklace.
to let
Wants
you
to
do
fuck it.
something.
And you'll give me this if I give you something from the hills. Is that right?
Yeah, well, or it's 250 gold.
250. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that this was a normal conversation. I didn't realize I was talking to the fuck off brigade. And I storm off.
All right. Well, what's he? And as you step outside, you bump into Charlie Dinks.
No, not you fucking
Oh,
again.
fuck.
It's the Highstrider. Oh, hey, mate. I was just heading out the door because I didn't want to miss you guys as you headed off into the wilderness. Seeing as I'm part of the party now.
Why don't I trust you?
No, wait. Let me hear him out. Charlie Dinks, you want to join the party? You think you can?
Yeah.
Well-
I'm an adventurer. You're an adventurer. It feels like a perfect match.
Well, great. Welcome to the party. There's just the small matter of the registration fee, and we'll get you signed right up.
Okay.
No, guys,
Well, this
come on. He's a good lad. I mean, it can't hurt us to have somebody else around, just to be an extra set of eyes, and, you know.
Watching us, watching what we do, reporting back to his nefarious master.
Nefarious Master.
Oh, boy.
His Nefarious Master is a
I
farmer.
wish I had a nefarious master. Far out. How good would that be?
Well, in that case, no need for the registration fee. We will need the no nefarious master fee before you can join the party.
Or
What do you mean?
or it could be like
I-
one of those gang things where we just make him kill someone so he's in too deep.
Good
We're not going
idea.
to jump in. We're not even a gang. We met yesterday.
Well, I think we're a gang.
I thought we were a gang.
I think of you guys as my gang mates.
Look,
I feel-
we've hung out a bit.
My
We ate a
feelings.
couple of rats together. We slid around in some grease. But
Well, we didn't
My-
eat. Sorry, we didn't eat a couple of rats together.
Oh, you ate a couple of
You
rats.
ate some rats. Me and Gnome, we just sort of fought rats.
Jonathan.
Like normal people. That's what me and the Gnome did.
Wait, did you
Jonathan.
just call
Yeah.
him Gnome, the Gnome, like you didn't know his
Oh,
name?
sorry, this is my Gnome, Jonathan.
Nice to meet you. I'm a rock gnome, Jonathan.
Yes, tell him what you do,
I
Jonathan.
dance. I dance at Sigma.
all right,
So well.
you get a gnome, I get a human boy.
Fair deal. Shake on
Human
it.
man. I tell you, he's here on his own volition. He's just a friend.
Get.
You can get fucked.
Okay.
I kind of like sadly beat my drum. Like,
You got a fucking pair of boots.
Yeah, you got the boots. You got the boots.
oh, the boots can be my best friend.
And
You can make them
as-
be whatever you like. They can be a little smiley face that can grin at you if you turn around and look behind yourself as you walk.
What tracks do you make your boots create as you
Arrows
walk
that
away?
say racist.
Sad worm.
Sadworm.
Sad worm wiggles.
Yeah.
And as 3 sets of footsteps and some sad worm wiggles head up the dusty path into the hills, a new friend has joined our party. One Charlie Dinks, human adventurer boy. What will happen as our fellows head into the wilderness? Will there be an encounter with enemies? Almost certainly. Tune in next. Will they ever get to the beginning of the adventure? Yes.
Is this not the beginning of
We killed so many rats.
At the beginning of our next adventure. Well, that really fell off the rails, guys. Really,
Do you want to take 2 on that?
Yeah, let's do a take 2. Snippy,
Okay.
snippy. Boop. As the footsteps head into the bright morning, over hill, over dale, towards bluff and sunder, our adventurers head into the wild, into the unknown, towards the broken column, from the broken column, into adventure, into excitement. Tune in to the next episode of the show that's named This Is to find out what happens. See you next time. Same Twitch channel, same Twitch place. Tune in to my planet stream as well. So I'm not
The spiral.
Well done, Ian.
Spiral the spiral.